Hello, Officer Scorpio. Welcome now to Tuesday. Well, sunny with a chance up. Randy for the Scorpios by the end of the day, or extremely irritable. The moon starts in Taurus, so emotional focus really is on the higher vibrations of love, intimacy, and partnership in the first half of the day. Then the moon moves into Gemini, which for you in your solar chart is your trust and intimacy issues. Now, usually in the first chapter of Trust and Intimacy, we think of it on the simplest terms. We want to connect with somebody, right? Now, if this is not a possibility, if your honey is not close, I mean within 6 feet, well then sometimes what happens is people get in our space or cross our boundaries and then yunk, there goes the stinger, which is the god-awful truth thrown in their face. So by the end of the day, I am predicting chance of Randy or over defensive, depending on where you happen to be, the light or dark side of the moon. But adding to this anxiety, and the reason for my explanation, the sun. Today in chapter 1 of Sun in Sagittarius and ruled by Mars, which is definitely masculine testosterone energy. So every Scorpio everywhere on the planet is going, come here. All right? Now that is an okay thing, but that energy needs to be manifested or directed towards moving ahead out of yesterday's decision. Remember I said yesterday it was time to decide what you're really worth, right? You're in a soul capital transit. You were owning your soul capital transit. You spent 12 years developing what you're really worth with soul capital. Yesterday I said decide what you're not worth. So it's time to take action on that. So if you are not worth taking crap from your boss, well, you've got to say something today. If you're not worth paying $1,000 a month for an apartment in the Midwest, well then you've got to do something today. It's time to claim your worth, or at least claim you're not worth. And Mars today is adding angst to that. Then lastly, Saturn also adding angst right now in chapter 1 of a weeding transit that will begin and last for 2 years. Actually, I don't know what beginning and last means. But today, Saturn is telling me it's time to expand your options. So let's say, just for example, that you are a drug addict. I bring that up because it's rare, but it happens. Okay? And I think extreme examples are the best examples to use. So maybe you think that the only way to get out of your drug addiction is to go to a 12-step program. Not true. There's lots of ways. There's books, there's therapists, there's friends, there's lots of ways. So today the universe is saying for the next 7 days, whatever your issue is with weeds in your soul garden, Scorpio, think outside your box. There's other ways to approach it than you may think, and it may be your narrow-mindedness about what it is that's keeping you from doing it, not the possibility of you accomplishing it. So think outside your box when it comes to facing your weeds. All right, Scorpio, that's all I have for the day. I'll see you tomorrow with more. With love, be.
Soul Garden.